Hi honeybees, it's your girl Chloe Elise. If you are a returning subscriber, I'm pretty sure that you know me formerly as Chloeology. However, I have changed my channel into a lifestyle channel where you get to learn more about me and just be in my daily life kinda. I'm going to be doing vlogs, makeup tutorials as this one, clothing hauls, all of that good stuff that lifestyle, influencers do. So I just wanted to formally welcome you to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to me, and make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you never miss a beat, honey, when I drop this heat, okay? Period. Pooh. So as you can tell by the title, this is going to be a beginner-friendly, drugstore-friendly makeup tutorial. We're in the house. I mean, why not, get your little quarantine slay on? Period. So many of you, if you are really beginners, like this is your first time probably watching a makeup tutorial or anything like that, don't fret. It takes practice and everything like that, and I talk about a little bit about practice in the video. So literally, do not fret. Everybody has to start somewhere, right? So I'm pretty sure that you guys will do great, and if you really want me to see your makeup, make sure that you follow me on social media to continue to keep up with me, honey. And I would love to see your replica of basically what I just did today. And this is really super easy, super beginner friendly, and super affordable, you guys. Literally everything that I've probably mentioned in this video is from Walmart or somewhere that is like literally cheap, like your local beauty supply. So happy to be back with you guys. It's been such a minute, honey. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all get right into the video. I'm gonna stop talking, but before we get into the video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a beat. I hope you enjoyed watching. See you in the next one. Okay, so as you probably seen from my intro and my title, this is a drugstore and beginner-friendly makeup tutorial. Y'all, let's just do the backstory right now. Okay, let me just get it out the way. So I've already tried to record this video a couple days ago, and it went really well, right? So during my editing process, I was like, oh, this gonna be bomb, blah blah blah, I'm gonna have it out by next week and it's gonna be great. So during my recording process, right, my phone kept stop recording and everything because I had problems with my storage or whatever, because I had a lot of stuff on my phone that I needed to delete. So during the last segment of my makeup or whatever, contour, highlight, all of that good stuff, I had to switch to an app or whatever that I had got for my USB or whatever that I ordered from Amazon, and you can take pictures on there, you can record in there and everything. So I was like, I'm gonna just do it there and just finish this video up because it's starting to piss me off, right? So I did that, and y'all, I shouldn't have did that. It was really bad. It changed the camera quality. It was still good quality, but it just kind of looked dark and gray. It wasn't cute. And then when I did my editing process and I got to that part, the video was glitching. When I say glitching, every movement, every word, all that good stuff, but it'll play normally in my gallery. So I'm just like, bro, I'm pissed off, blah blah blah. So here I am back today to do that for you, right? I really wasn't going to record today, but I have a TikTok and a formal thing that I have to do by Sunday for a student organization I'll be in the fall in college, and I was like, I might as well just go ahead and re-record the video. Okay, but whatever. Like I said, I wasn't supposed to do a video today, so I already went ahead and filled in my eyebrows, but I'm gonna just tell y'all what I did. So I'm going in with the WetnWild Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencil in the color 627A Medium Brown. So this is what it looks like. I got this from Walmart. Most of the products that I do have are from Walmart. However, some are from different places, but it's still drugstore related. I'm pretty sure you can get it at CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Drug Mart, whatever your favorite freaking drugstore is. I'm pretty sure you can get it from there. If not, Amazon probably got it, y'all. Period. Or your local beauty supply store. But this is from Walmart, $2.97. My roommate got me hip or whatever. She used to do her makeup, her clients' makeup or eyebrows with this. And yeah, it was fire. $2.97. You can't beat it. So it has an angle side or whatever where the brow, I don't know where the brow pencil is at, I guess. Yeah. So this is what it looked like. And then it also has another side where a spoolie is on, like this, if y'all want to see it up close. And I basically went in with the well, I go in with the spoolie first or whatever, and I brush my eyebrows up in a upward manner like this, right? And then I go in with the retractable brow pencil side, and I literally underline, outline, I don't know, trace, if you want to say, like my brow shape or whatever. However, my eyebrows are not done right now, so I kind of try to make an arch at the end or whatever. So let me just tell you how I do that. So I take the side or whatever, like where it's like angled at, and I hold on, let me make sure y'all got a mirror, okay? Make sure I got a mirror. Y'all can see me. Hey. Okay, so this is my mirror. I got this from Walmart, $12.97. You can get anything from Walmart, Amazon, y'all, for real. Cheap, for real. So I take the 3X side or whatever because it's zoomed in or whatever, and I go in like this. So I trace, literally outline, trace, outline, whatever you want to call it, my eyebrow shape. So when I get to this part, I kind of go up a little bit. Like, you don't want to just like, and make sure you're doing light strokes. Light. Don't go in here and try to like you're using a marker, you trying, I don't know. Like, don't be pressing it hard. It's not going to look right, sis. If you already know how to do your eyebrows, I can skip this part. But if you do not, here we are. So, like I said, light brow movement, strokes, whatever you want to say with your hand. Please flow lightly. Don't sit here and just scrape it across your freaking face. So once I get to this arch part at the bottom, I kind of go up a little bit just to kind of make it arch, and then I go down. Light brow strokes. Just pause the video if you want to continue to practice. Wipe it off, girl, whatever you got to do. So I go in from like the middle of my eyebrow at the top or whatever, and I just kind of come back down and make a tail. Like, I kind of connect the, like, you know, the top and the bottom trace type stuff.
I don't think I'm a great explainer, but I think that makes sense. I think that makes total sense.
So after I do that and I just take it from the middle and connect it to the brow tail, I'll go back and fill in where I want it darker. And then at the top or like the beginning of my brow, I do brow strokes, like upwards. And like I said, do it very lightly. Do not sit here and scrape your face up like this. That's not, sis, it's gonna turn out bad for you, okay? So like I said, brow strokes at the top, very light. And you brush it up with the spoolie in upward motions like that. And then that's your brow before, you know, we go in with concealer to clean it up. So it's the same thing on this side. And let me just give y'all like a side note, because when I first started doing makeup, I thought like my eyebrows were supposed to be sisters, looking like identical twins. Basically, it's not gonna turn, your brows are cousins, okay? They're not sisters. They're not supposed to be identical. So if they don't turn out the same, everybody don't have, you know, everybody ain't blessed. I'm gonna say everybody ain't blessed to have identical freaking brows. You're gonna master how to do your brows. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But yes, so you're gonna do the same thing on this other side, the same thing that I just did on this side. Period. There's my brows. Period. So after I go in and do that, we're gonna go to our concealer. Make sure that, you know, before you do your makeup, you moisturize. I've already did that off camera. I moisturize with like, it's called Equate Beauty. It's like a dry skin, y'all, for real. A dry skin cream, and it's from Walmart. It's like $3.97. It's the same thing as Pond's. It's just the generic brand. Now, if you want to ball out and buy the Pond's, if you already use that, that's your, you know, niche, whatever, that's your fave, go ahead and be my guest. But for the people that are like me and cheap, $3.97, same thing, same quality to me. I also use like this Jergens kind of like face like lotion type of thing. It's in like this big bottle and it will last you, honey. However, it's very greasy, so if you do have oily skin, that's probably not the best for you. If you have dry skin, that should work right for you. I'm probably going to link everything that I use today in the description box below so that you can go back and just kind of like, you know, look at what I used in order or whatever. Moisturize your skin before you do your makeup. Before I go on with my concealer, I'm going to prime my skin. So usually I use Milk of Magnesia. So before y'all come for me and pause the video and be like, girl, what, she's a laxative? I sure do. Like I said, I have combination skin, so on my nose and like where underneath my eyes I get very oily, and kind of sometimes on my forehead I use Milk of Magnesia. So this is the truth. It's called Genuine Phillips Milk of Magnesia. It's in the original, blah blah blah. They have a cherry one. If y'all want to get fancy, do y'all. It ain't that serious. You're just putting this on your face for your makeup to look very matte. But yes, I only use it because, like I said, I have combination skin, so in the areas where I'm oily, I use this to kind of dry my face out, period. So if you already have dry skin, this might not be the best thing for you. However, it has not broken me out, so don't sit here and be like, oh, Chloe told me to use Milk of Magnesia because I have combination skin or I have oily skin and I don't like dewy looks, I like matte. It works for me, it works for my roommate. However, it may not work for you. Simple as that. But it worked for me. You can get it at CVS, Walgreens. I got this at Walgreens, and I want to say it was probably like $7 to $10 because this was the big bottle. I'm sure they have like a smaller bottle than this, and I think that's like $4 or $5. So if you just want to try it out, buy a smaller bottle. If you like me, this a gem, this the truth. We just gonna use some other things that I use, like if I'm not going to like a party or I'm going to be outside all day, or I'm only going out for a few hours. This is what I use. This is my holy grail, basically. So this is the Nivea Man Sensitive Post Shave Balm. And like I said before, I use things to dry like my areas that I get oily in. I want to say like it's my T-zone, but I feel like your T-zone is like your forehead and your nose. But I mean, if you really want to say it's like backwards for me, like it's like T-zone like right here where like I guess my mustache area, whatever, like up, and then my like nose. So if you want to say it like that, I guess that's my T-zone or whatever. So yeah, I put this in the areas to dry my skin out, to make it a matte look. I don't like dewy on myself. However, dewy on other people is very pretty, but I can't do it because I would look like an oil machine. So I mixed this with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer in matte. They also have a dewy one if you like dewy makeup, period, poo. This is $4.97, I know for sure, and I want to say this Post Shave Balm was probably like $5 as well, or it might be less. Don't quote me on it, but I know everything that I'm going to mention to you today is honestly $10 or less. I'm cheap, like I said, so like y'all can buy this for real. It's affordable. So with the Post Shave Balm, it looks like this. It's like, it literally looks like the freaking box. So you're gonna open it, you don't have to shake it or anything, and you're gonna take the palm of your hand and literally, I want to say, get out like a dime size, so something like this, and you're going to mix it in your hands like it's lotion basically, and you're going to spread it across your face like it's moisturizer. And if you got a scarf on like me, you're gonna have to lift that scarf up, girl, and get it all over your face. And then for the Wet n Wild one, I literally just take my index finger and I push it up and I take it off like that. So I'm going to go take my other index finger and kind of like rub it into my other index finger, and I'm going to put it in the places where I'm actually like I get oily at. So under my eye, my right eye, underneath my left eye, and then on my nose, the bridge of my nose, and my whole nose basically. And if you didn't get enough, then you can go back in and do the same thing that I just did. And then I'm going to put it around my forehead and then at the bottom of my chin. And I'm going to blend those all in. And another tip for the Milk of Magnesia, do not sit here and put that like, or don't put like, kind of like how your brows are, light strokes, because if you put a lot, it's going to dry white. Don't fret or whatever, it's supposed to dry white, and all that good stuff, but don't put a lot, because once you're doing your foundation, it can become crumbly, and it can make your like foundation look crumbly or whatever because it dried a certain way. It's kind of weird to kind of explain, but yeah, it can be crumbly if you put a lot. So put like, I want to say like when you dip it in, rub it against the like top of it to get like the excess off, and then like do light strokes where you're oily. So now we're gonna go in with our concealer, and I use the LA Pro Concealer High Definition Concealer. Y'all know what I'm probably talking about. Everybody uses this. It's literally the GOAT to concealer, and I usually use Cool Tan and Fawn. Fawn is literally like kind of like my skin color and everything, and Cool Tan gives me like a golden undertone. I'm not really big on like brow highlight, but I know a lot of people are. So if you are, I want to say, I know a lot of people use like 2 shades up from like what their regular color is to kind of use like to get like a brow highlight, but I'm not one of those people. So I kind of use Cool Tan and Fawn, and I mix them together. I got this from my local beauty supply store. I want to say it's like $3.99. Or I mean, it might be cheaper at yours, but I think mine is like $3.99, $4.99, something like that. Okay, so I'm going in with the Eco Tools Shade and Define brush, and I literally like squeeze this so that the product can come out like at the top. I want to show y'all, like y'all see how it's coming out. So I'm going to take the Define, yes, the Define side, and I'm going to like kind of like brush it up in an upwards motion and kind of like tap it on the applicator. And then I'm going to take the other shade that I talked about, which is Cool Tan, and I'm going to do the same thing and kind of mix those two together on the angled side of this eyebrow brush. We're going to outline our brows just like we did with our brow pencil with our concealer. You're just literally going to trace where you see like the line, like the brow line from when you outlined your brows. Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot I was on the phone with sister. Sister, hold on. I can turn you up. Hi, sister. Hi, everybody. Yes, say hi to YouTube. I don't think you can really see her, but she's waving at you guys. Yes, hi, sister. Yes, I'm doing terrible.
Yeah, so like I said, you're just going to continue and outline your brows where you see like the line that you did for that you did with the brow pencil. And as you go, I usually just kind of like pull the concealer down so that it can kind of be easier to blend it out once I'm done outlining it, like I'm doing here. And then I kind of like make sure that I do like a sharp kind of like line to clean it up or whatever, so that my brows will be nice. So you can just continue to pull that concealer down so it'll be easy to blend out. So the great thing about this Eco Tools brush or whatever, it has the angled concealer concealer brush side or whatever I want to say. It's just like an angle brush, literally. And then on the other side is like a buffing brush just to buff out your concealer and everything. So we're going to take the shade side, which is the buffing side, and we're going to buff this out. And you could just do this in circular motions. So like that. So, and then at the top, if you need some more, you can go in with some more, but I usually just kind of take like the excess concealer on the brush already, and I go in doing the same thing that I did with the brow pencil. I start from the middle and I come back down to connect the tails together. Like that. If that makes sense. And then I kind of sometimes go up a little bit further with the concealer, but not like a box. And I'm going to take my shade side, and then I'm going to buff that out at the top. You can go in with your foundation instead of concealer at the top if you kind of just wanted to blend more natural into your concealer rather than having like a brow highlight on top and bottom. A lot of people just do it on the bottom. I don't put a lot at the top, so it kind of blends in nicely with my foundation as well. But I mean, do what you do. So yeah. And then that's one of my brows. So I'm going to do my other brow. I'm pretty sure I'm going to speed this part up. But before I do that, I usually go in with a clear mascara. I mean, a lot of people use like their brow gel, kind of is the same color as like their brow pencil and what they use to, you know, color their eyebrows or whatever. But I just use clear, whatever it works for me. Kind of got this hat from my roommate that's on the phone right now. So yeah, so you literally can get any clear or whatever. I'm using the Covergirl Professional Natural Lash in the color Clear, obviously. I got this from Walmart. I want to say it was probably like $7. It could be less. Do not quote me. But like I said, y'all, everything that I'm using is probably under $10. It's nothing above it. If it is, I'm going to let you know because I'm probably going to remember that I paid more than $10 for it. So we're just going to go within our eyebrows or whatever, and we're going to do basically the same thing that I do with the spoolie. I brush my eyebrows in a upward manner. And I kind of go back at the top to kind of like push them down to like what a brow is supposed to look like. And then I usually do this at the end again to refresh my brows after they, like, you know, been through hell during my, you know, process, my makeup process. So I'm going to go in and do my other side, and then I'm going to come back. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to speed this part up. So see you in a minute. If I have a bad brow day, y'all, like it's over with. I don't even want to go. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not really feeling my tail on this side, but it's fine because I have a middle part anyway, so you're not going to see my tail. So yeah, don't be like me. Try to master it, but I don't be caring sometimes if my hair is not going to show. I mean, if my hair is going to like cover up like my imperfections, I'd be cool. So yeah, those are my brows. And I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to see this more up close, but I'll come up closer. Yes, that's it. So then we're gonna go back in with the concealer that you use. Like I said, I'm using Fawn and Cool Tan, and I literally take the applicators and I dab them on my eye. And then I'm going to go back in and with my Eco Tools Define and Shade Brush. And I'm going to basically bend it out, and I'm about to say, where's my cap, y'all? Okay, so I'm basically going to go back in with this, and I'm going to take the defined side, and I'm just kind of going to smooth it out. Hold on, I can't even hear you. And then I'm taking my shade side and I'm buffing it out so that it can be even more smooth. Y'all, Taria editing her video. I'm gonna make sure that I put her little YouTube in the description box so y'all can subscribe to her. So I went ahead and did the same thing on the other side, smooth it out with both ends. You take the defined side and you just kind of like smooth it out by just like placing it where you want it to go, and then you're going to take the shade side and buff it out so that it can blend into your skin. And then we're going to set this concealer with our WetnWild Photo Focus loose setting powder in the color Banana, and it looks like this. And I want to say this is like $4.97 as well. And we're going to still take our Eco Tools brush, and we're still going to take the shade side, which is the buffing side, and we're going to dip it in here. Now, don't like dip, but like just lightly dip it so that it's not like that bad. And you're going to tap it to tap the excess off, and then you're going to put it on your eyelid, and then you're going to blend it out so that it sets and that your eyeshadow does not crease. So after we do that, we're going to go in with our Morphe 350 Nature Glow palette. I got this from Ulta. It was on sale, honestly, and I got it like years ago, and I'm knocking stuff over as we speak. I got it years ago, so it was like $15 and it was on sale, but Morphe is honestly still cheap. So yeah, y'all could do that or whatever. And I really have my brushes clean for y'all on when I recorded it a couple of days ago, but they're not clean because obviously I use them, but I'm doing the same look, so it really doesn't matter for my eyeshadow. And for my foundation, I literally use them once, basically. So it's just like, I mean, they're still relatively clean. I low-key think I just moved this freaking tripod. So if it was just like a, like this is just not going as, you know, as I planned it. And who digged in my freaking eyeshadow palette? But whatever. So I don't have the names anymore, so I'm going to probably look up on Google, and I'm going to tell you like on the screen which color did I actually use once that you know, if you get the palette or whatever. But I'm taking from a color from the 7th column, and it's going to be on the 2nd row. So it's going to be this color, and this is kind of like a transition color, just trying to bring warmth back into your eye. Okay, so I'm going to like lift my eyebrows up like this, as y'all see, and I'm going to take this brush, which is a Wet n Wild, I want to say it's like a large eyeshadow brush, or it may be no, it's a large eyeshadow brush. And I feel like this brush is like really great for eyeshadow with blending and everything, and Elf has really great brushes as well. The one thing I do like about Elf is that it actually tells you the name of what brush you're using, so it's easier for you know to locate it and everything. But if you don't know what a large eyeshadow brush looks like, this is it, and it's just great because it's fluffy and it actually blends very, very well. So we're going to lift our eyebrows up like this to try to get like more space so that we can kind of see. Don't go all the way up to your eyebrow to like do your eyeshadow. Leave some space that where you can see your, you know, eyebrow highlight and stuff like that. So we're going to do circular motions around our eye at the top to continue to blend it. And like y'all, I really don't do eyeshadow. It's not my favorite thing. If I do eyeshadow, it's literally this is my to-go look. So this is a beginner like friendly video to you, but this is literally my to-go makeup, because I just like to look very natural and neutral and all that good stuff. But I take this orange or whatever because it's just a great transition into like what we're about to go into, which is kind of like a reddish brown. So like I said, I took from the 7th. I'm taking all my colors from the 7th column. So we're only doing 2 colors because it's a beginner video. We're not going to be like 3-4 colors in. So like I said, I took this from the 7th column, the 2nd row, and we're going to go down to the 4th row. And this is the brown that we're going to use. We're going to use the same brush because I mean like the orange really isn't like very pigmented for you can, you know, like it doesn't really matter to me. But we're going to do the same on this eye before we go into our reddish brown so that it can look good. Okay, so like I said, we're going from the 7th column and then the 4th row on the 7th column to get our reddish brown. Tap the excess off, and then you're just going to literally fill this color in where your crease is at and all over your eye basically. If you want to go back up to where your transition color is at, you can do that, but I just feel like the transition color is better so that it doesn't look like you just literally spread one color across your whole eye. It just kind of gives it like a little bit of a dimension and everything. And you're still doing this with light circular motions. So you see how I kind of bring like warmth back into my eye, like, but it's not like too crazy, or whatever. Like you could go on with a deeper brown if you would like, but this is kind of just like my go-to, just because I don't know. I feel like it flatters. Y'all, I cannot talk, and I'm getting really pissed off. But it flatters like my skin color and everything because it's kind of red, and I don't know. It's just kind of like really pretty. I just like the reddish brown type of look. However, if you want to go in with a deeper brown, you can. It's the same thing. So very neutral, looks like you barely have eyeshadow on or whatever, and it's just very natural. I love it. That we're gonna go in and do our lashes, and the lashes that I'm probably going to use today are from I would say it's like I can't remember. I'm gonna have to ask my other roommate or whatever, because they changed their freaking name. I don't know if they sell these anymore, but I'm pretty sure that you can get, I don't know what the lashes are called.
Yeah, I can't even remember.
But my friend Giovanni actually has like a similar pair, and she shows lashes. I want to say like her lashes are like $10. I know that she's revamping right now, but she has a similar pair of lashes. The box comes like this. I already have lashes in here, but they're literally on top. But yeah, they're called Spoiled, and it's called it's from the Wink print. That's like her business name. I will list her in the description box as well, if you want to kind of get the same look. But yes, it's basically Spoiled. I'm just using these because these are my fave and I've had them for years. So my lash glue is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. It's in the color Clear. If you don't know how to apply lashes, I might be the wrong person to teach you, but I'm gonna try. It comes with a little brush, whatever, and you just brush it on the line or the strip of the lash. And I'm gonna let that sit and air dry while I do the other lash. And then some people take tweezers to do like apply their lashes. I do not. I use my fingers. I just kind of mastered it a little bit, but you know, if you're kind of scared to do that with your own, you know, I don't know, with your own fingers or whatever, like if your eyes water or something like that, you can use tweezers to be more safe and cautious. If you do not know which side goes on which eye, you're gonna look for the shorter side of the lash. So like this lash, as you can kind of see, I don't know if you can kind of see it, but it's to my right. It may be to your left when this comes or whatever. So it'll be on this side, which is the shorter side. And then the other side is the longer side. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and put it on my left eye. It's my right to you, but it's my left. And then I literally chink, kind of, that's what I call it. I chink my eyes back like this. And I put it towards my lash line, but not fully on my lash line, if that makes sense, so that you don't sit here and pull out all your lashes when you take it off at night. Yes, and you see that's how it is on. Yay. And if you kind of want to move it, you can maneuver it, because this glue is like great. So when I say this boy does not come off until you pull it off, this is like probably like my favorite lash glue, literally. So that's the lash, and we're gonna go in with our other side. Obviously, you would know this side is the right side. Now, your left, but my right, and everything. So we're gonna do the same thing with this eye. We're gonna pull our eye back, chink our eye back, is what I say, and then that might be racist. Sorry, I'm not really trying to be racist. That's just what I say, because I feel like I have chinky eyes. Yeah, but you always start with the middle. So like you can just go right in the middle and like kind of like sit it right there so it can kind of stay. And then you can place it from the outer corner and then do your inner corner. But a lot of people do it a different way. I mean, a lot of different ways. But it's just kind of based upon like what you're comfortable with and like what you're familiar with, or like what routine that you do at that point. And from that point forward, if that makes sense. My inner corner always like gets messed up. Like it never stays or whatever. But yes, those are the lashes. And if you honestly don't like lashes this like thick and long, these are kind of like the natural lashes for me, because I like 25 mm. But if you like very natural lashes, you can use the Ardell Demi Wispies, and you can get those at Target, you can get those at Sally's, you can get those at Walmart and all that good stuff, and they're very, very natural. So yeah, Ardell is like the OG lashes, okay, for makeup. So yeah, go get them. After that, we're going to go in and do our foundation. Today, I'm going to take the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation in the color D15, and it's in the color Warm Tawny. This is $10. I think it's $10.97. And then I'm going to mix it with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear, and then this is the color Hazelnut, and it's 510. If that's easier for you to find with the numbers, it's 510, and it's called Hazelnut. And I'm going to mix these two because this one is kind of a darker foundation for me. I like to go darker because I used to go super lighter and I used to look like a corpse, okay, y'all? So I kind of go darker now, but I'm going to mix the two to try to make basically my skin color. So yes, and the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear is the same price as the CoverGirl True Blend. This is $10.97 as well. And then for my foundation, I'm going to take a Wet n Wild foundation. a flat foundation brush like this. It's very flat at the top. It gets really good into your skin and all of that good stuff. So we're just gonna pump it into our skin and kind of like put it in like different areas of our skin. It's literally no right or wrong way about this. I'm having a tough time talking today. And yeah, so like I said, if you're like me and you have a scarf on, you're gonna have to pull that boy up, honey. And then we're also gonna go in and do the same thing with our Infallible foundation and put it in the areas that we did not. Now, if you don't know your foundation shade, listen, honey, it's trial and error. You're just gonna have to figure it out. So yeah, so we're gonna take our Wet n Wild flat foundation brush and we're going to pat that into our skin.
Like this.
And these are both, well, one is like matte and the other one is like dewy. So it just gives me the best of both worlds, because the Infallible one is more so dewy and it has like sunscreen in it. So it gives you like a natural finish. And I really like that. And it smells so good, y'all. Like, I love the smell. Y'all might hate it, but I love it. And then the Covergirl True Blend matte one is obviously matte. But I like full coverage because I have some things that I need to cover up, okay? Because I'm a true catfish. But that's neither here nor there. So yes, you don't really need a lot or whatever, honestly, because like I said, they're like basically full coverage foundations. And I just like them. So when I go in between my eyebrows, I usually take my beauty blender, my Real Techniques beauty blender. I have one for my powder. Y'all, my mom called me again. She accidentally called me, but whatever. So like I was saying, I use my Real Techniques brush, not my brush, but my beauty blender, to go in between my eyebrows so that I don't like scrape it with this big old flat foundation brush. So yeah, so I take like the pointy side of it. You can spray it with water, you can spray it with your setting spray, but I just go in dry because I mean it's only this part. But I mean, like, some people like their beauty blenders to be like damp, but that's just not me. I feel like it takes away like the actual product, but whatever. So I go in and basically I beat my face. That's just literally what I'm going to call it. And I had a pimple right here, so I'm just going to try to cover that with my Covergirl because, honey, gotta cover that. And I have dark marks. I've been doing like turmeric masks and stuff like that. So if y'all got anything to like get rid of dark marks, let me know in the comments or whatever, because, honey, I need to get rid of it or whatever. Summer is on the way. And I'm just going to make sure that I don't have like a line where my foundation stops because I have a scarf on. That's like the beauty of like wearing a scarf, right? So I'm going to take my foundation brush again. I don't care if I get foundation in my scarf because, listen, honey, it's going to get washed and it's going to be cool, right? And make sure that you like drag your like foundation down. And make sure you can take your index finger and kind of put it in like the beginning of your nose and make sure that you get in your crevice. So everything is like cohesive. So yes, that's the foundation. As you can see, it looks like my skin and everything. So yes, we're about to go in with our e.l.f. concealer. And this is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in the color Deep Olive. And this is $6 at Walmart. My Real Techniques beauty blender. Why do I want to say brush, y'all? They're like $4.79 or $4.75, or yeah, they're like $5 overall. You can get these at Five and Below as well. Like I said, they're like $4.75 and all that good stuff. They're basically $5. I also have, if you like a hydrating satin finish, I have the e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer satin finish in the color medium beige. So I'm probably going to take both of these since I mixed like dewy and matte today for my concealers as well. But I'm probably going to go in with the Deep Olive first. And I love these because they have like brushes or like sticks, whatever it's called. And I go in underneath my eye. And these are very like full coverage, y'all, so y'all don't need a lot. And they dry so quickly. So you need to like basically like hurry up to do this. And this is like just where I put my my highlight or whatever, but you don't have to like do the same thing as me if you don't want to. You could just do underneath your eye. And I take the satin finish one, this is a lighter color, and I put it on like the edges of just underneath my eye. I don't do it on the top or bottom because I just like a highlight underneath my under eye. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and I'm going to blend that out. Y'all probably looking like, dang, like that is like, she's looking like not her color, right? That's okay, honey, because we're gonna bronze it up. We're gonna be freaking toasty, right, sister?
No.
I'm gonna look like a corpse. So after you do that, I go back in with my foundation brushes to blend everything out. After that, we're gonna go in and set our powder underneath our eye. Like I said, I use another, the one, like this is like my old like Real Techniques Beauty Blender. And it kind of got like real raggedy, as y'all can see. So I just use the top of it and I go in to do my under eye conceal, I mean not concealer, and set my under eye powder to set my concealer. And I do it in the areas that I already concealed at. I only tap a little bit and then I blow on it to get all the excess powder off. And I don't bake. I literally just set it. And after that, I still go back in with my foundation brush, like I said, just to make sure that everything blends in well. And it's not like, you know, whatever. Okay, so after we do that and set like our powder and everything, we're gonna go in and do our contour to bring warmth back to our face. And yes, and it makes your like face kind of like slimmer. I'm going to go in with a e.l.f. bronzing brush. It's kind of angled. I probably need to get another one to try to do my contour, but I don't. And I'm going in with the True Complexion Contour Palette, medium to dark or whatever. And I got this from Walgreens, I think, but they do sell it at Walmart. I want to say it's like $7.97. I think it's like $8. And as y'all can see, this is my holy grail. I'm almost out, but I've had this for so long. Like, it lasts you so well. I mean, so long. And now I'm going to tap the excess off. And going to, if you don't know how to do your contour, where your contour goes, literally do like a fish. And like follow the line up. And I do light strokes because I don't like a lot of contour. Like I don't like harsh contour or anything like that. I just want something that kind of like brings warmth back to my face in those areas, if that makes sense. And I take it from like the kind of like bottom of the angle. Like that. And then I go around my face with it and I just kind of like sprinkle it very lightly, not like harshly, to because it can like make your like skin kind of like, I want to say like mine kind of like dark gray, but I don't know. But, and I kind of connect it once I come around. But this is just how I do my makeup. I'm pretty sure you could look up another video on like how to do like contour and highlight if you want to like do it like deeper to make your like skin like okay, but I don't do that. We're gonna go back in with our holy grail with our foundation brush and just make sure that everything blends in well and just like skin, because that's just like how I like my makeup, like skinny. Yeah, so after we do our contour, or a light contour as we should say, I'm going to go in with this LA Colors Mineral Press Powder to go underneath my under eye again, because it's kind of like basically like my skin color. And I'm going to literally just pat it. So after that, I'm going to go in and do my bronzer. because I love a bronzer. And I'm going in, oh, I got the LA Colors Mineral Press Powder from Dollar General, Family Dollar, and this is probably like $2, and it's in the color Toffee. I'm going to go in with our Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder, and it's bronzer basically, and it's in the color Truffle 362. And I'm going to take literally a fluffy powder brush to do that. And these brushes, my best friend got me for Christmas one year, so I can't tell you what it is, but you could literally get a fluffy powder brush and do the same thing. So I'm going to dip it in a few times, tap off the excess, and I'm going to go around my face with it like in circular light motions to warm my face. Okay, so now we're about to go in and do our highlight. Sometimes I don't do highlight, but today I'll do for you guys' sake. The highlights I'm taking is, one is from Juvia's Place, and it's the Royalty 1 loose highlighter. Be careful with this, honey, because it's very pigmented and you only need literally a drop, not even a drop. One single one. I don't dip it dead in here. I take the top and I'm going in with a Wet n Wild angled, kind of like a bronzing brush again, maybe highlight one, I don't know. It's the same thing. And I literally take the top and I dip it in like this and I blow on it, also tap it, and I only go in with this on my nose because I like to have like a gold highlight on my nose like that. And then I kind of do my bridge a little bit like that, and then I blow on it like a lot more. I'm going in with the Honey Rose collection. This is not available anymore. My roommate used to be a brand ambassador for them, and I still have the highlight. However, if you want a similar highlight, you can use the Wet n Wild one, and I want to say that one is Crown of My Canopy, and it looks like this, and you can get it from Walmart, and I want to say they're like maybe like $3. I'm going to dip it in here, tap the excess off, and I like this one because it's just like very natural and you don't have to have a lot like that. And then I'm going to go in around my like my cheekbone because I like the highlight on there as well. I'm just taking this up like this. So it's like very natural and you don't need a lot. Holy Grail. And we're going to blend that all in so that it could just look like a natural highlight. I don't go in to blend that in because I love it like that, but I could do a little bit like that. I love blush now, so I go in with the L'Oreal Blush Please blush. And y'all, I don't know why this man is calling me, but it's none of that. But this is, I think this is a Real Techniques powder type of brush because it's very fluffy. I want to say it's a powder brush, and I literally take a little bit and just tap it in because it is very pigmented. I want to say this brush is like maybe like $5, and this not palette, but this blush is, I want to say $10, like $9.99, and it's in the color 11, and it's blushing in Riviera. And I see why it's $10 because it comes with like a highlight kind of thing, and it's very pigmented. Like, look, can you see like the pink on it? Yes, very pigmented. So I kind of blow it off, and then I smile like this, and I put it around my cheekbones, and I kind of go like a little bit up. Okay, so we're gonna go in and do our little beauty marks, our little fake beauty marks, because I love those, right? If y'all know me, y'all should know. So I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Breaker Proof Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I like this because it's a felt tip. Literally, don't stab yourself because you're gonna be a big like mole, basically. So I put these in areas just kind of randomly. So I'm gonna put one right here, and I want to literally touch it very lightly and kind of like circle it in like that. And you probably can't see it for real. I'm gonna go above my eyebrow because I mean not above my eyebrow, but like underneath my eyebrow because I love like a mole right there. And I'm gonna do one down near my chin like that. I kind of like messed that one up, but that's fine. You can make it like a little dot, like kind of like that. And then I'm probably going to do one on my nose. This. So I don't know if you can see these, but I think you can. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. Now we're going to go in and do our lip. Okay, so I'm taking the NK lip pencil in the color Coffee. I got this from the beauty supply store, and I'm going to outline my lips. And if you want to overline your lips, you can. But I already have Jay-Z lips, so I don't know. But this was $1 at the beauty supply store, and it's the NK lip pencil, and it's in the color Coffee. And I'm going to go in with my friends that's on the phone. Her lip gloss line is TM Cosmetics. Taria Marie Cosmetics, if you would know what the TM stands for. And it's in the color Orchid. And I love this color because it's just like a great like pinkish nude. So great. So she also has a brown lip liner, and I think that one is in my purse. So you basically can do this entire like freaking lip with her line. It's called the Classic Set. But she's in the middle of relaunching, so give her some time. But yeah, it's bomb. So get with her. I'm gonna make sure that I'll link her in the description box so that you can follow her and everything, so you can keep up to date, so you can get it when she comes back out with her lip gloss line. So yes, like that. And I feel like I have her clear in here. She does have a clear, so I'm going to put the clear on top, because who doesn't love clear on top of brown or whatever. And you can do this look in so many different ways. You literally can just do brown liner and clear, and that's even a brown look, okay? And then we're going to take some mascara. We're taking the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. If you are interested in Taria Marie Cosmetics, this lip, I think it's in a set. I'm not sure when she relaunches it's going to be the exact same, but it's called the Classic Set if it is. And yeah, I want to say it was like $25 or less, like maybe like 22, but it's something like in it's like 20 to 25 type of range. But I mean, like, it's a deal because you get a whole set lip. You get one clear, one orchid, and a brown lip liner. I mean, like, you can't beat that. But yes, the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara, I got this from Walmart, and I want to say this is like $5. I want to say it's like $4.97. So yeah, and I love this one because like the wand on it just makes your lashes pop even more at the bottom. So yes, like that. And I feel like I want to go in and kind of like make my eyes pop a little more with this NYX jumbo eye pencil crayon. Well, yeah, it's a jumbo eye pencil. It's crayon basically, and it's in the color Milk 604. And you can get NYX from Ulta. And I didn't buy this. I ain't gonna cap. I think somebody gave this to me. So I want to say NYX is cheap. So I'm going to say it's probably like $10 or less. And I'm going to go in with like an angled brush like this, very small. And this is a Real Techniques brush. And I'm pretty sure this is like $2 or maybe $5. Because Real Techniques kind of like, not expensive, but like it's kind of up there with like e.l.f. And I'm literally, this used to come up, but like they broke it. So I'm just going to dig into it like this to get like the white on it. And I'm literally, don't like pull your like, you know, skin down to mess up your foundation, but like I'm gonna pull my eye and lift my eye up a little bit to put this on my waterline at the bottom.
And this will make you water because it's making me water right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and we're gonna go back over it with mascara just to make sure that there's no like white part on my lashes. And you can make this as a bright white, like how I just didn't like their eyes. Sometimes you go back on this eye and just ensure that it's like you can see it type stuff. Like that. I mean, my eyes look like kind of like a doll. I love that. Period, period. So yes, I'm about to go back into it with this mascara to make sure that I got all the whites off. So yes, this
is the completed look for today. Super easy, super cute, super natural, but kind of like glam, like quarantine slay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair off camera, and I'm going to come back to you guys and show you the real final look. Thanks again for watching. I'll be back to see you in a minute. Bye. Okay guys, this is the final look today. So I really didn't do much to my hair. I straightened it yesterday, and you know when you put your like hair in a bonnet, it'd be like waving up, curling. So I kind of left it in its natural state, and I just put these two pearl clips in my hair just to kind of, you know, give it a more classy look with my turtleneck or whatever. You can't really see my necklace, but I'm gonna have to fix that. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so glad to be back with you guys, and again, welcome to my channel. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you don't ever miss a beat. Okay, see you in the next video.